All right, let's pick this back up again. Okay, so I now want to fill this the whole way down. Oh, it's a long way down, and you can just click on that cell, change the cursor, and drag all the way down to 100, and we'll see how long it takes. Well, it ends up being a huge amount of time. Oh, and it's not formatting it properly. So if that happens with you, just click on the C at the top, so you've got the whole column selected. Control and one, just press Control and one on your computer and just come back into the general format. Right. Okay. So let's have a look at this. It's a very, very short period of time, up to a reasonable number of cities. And when we get to 20 cities, it's going to take your computer zero point 0.1 of a second. So you weren't even going to notice it. But when we get to 30 cities, it's going to take you a very, very long time. And that's a huge number of seconds. It's a bit hard to comprehend what that actually is. So we want to calculate it in years. And so the way we're going to do that again is a formula, and we're going to start with an equal sign. Okay, so we want to take this number here and we want to work out how many years it is. Well, we're going to do that by dividing it by, well, they're seconds. So we'll divide it by 60 to work out how many minutes. And then we're going to divide it by, and you can see the divide sign is that backslash. So then we're going to divide it by 60. That now is give me in hours. So divided by 60 to give me seconds, divided by 60 again, to give me minutes, divided by 60 again to give me hours, divided by 24, I'm now in days, and then I'm going to divide it by 365, but there's actually 365.25 days in a year if we want to be really, really accurate. So now my formula is C2 divided by 60, divided by 60, divided by 24, divided by 365. So I get into minutes, then hours, then days, and now I'm in years. So now I've got that number there, and again, I'm just going to click on it, and I am going to drag that to fill that all the way down to my 100 cities there. So now I can come back to this 30 cities and see how long it's going to take in years for my computer to calculate. And just doing it by brute force, you can see it's going to take a very, very long time. So it takes virtually no time at all until we get to around about 25 or so cities. So with 200 cities, even our supercomputers are going to struggle to solve that problem. But if we look at how our quantum computers go, then we're getting down, and with 100 cities, it's going to take a quantum computer around about 150 seconds or so to solve. So, yeah, you'll have to sit around and wait for it to solve it. But compared to a classical computer, where it's going to be 10 to the power of 130 years, that's a very, very, very significant advantage and difference. So once you get all those filled out, and then you can save your spreadsheet.